Hello everyone and welcome to our autumn-winter season of Dance for Wellbeing, and welcome to all our regulars and also anyone new who might be joining us. So for this season we're going to be looking at a new theme, which is transport and travel, and we'll be looking at all the different things that might mean.
Fantastic. And a reminder to make sure that the seat that you're using is stable. You've got lots and lots of space around you. If you need a drink at any time, please take one. You might want to make sure that you've got water close by, but not that you're going to hit over. And remember to dance with the body that you have today. So you might have got up this morning and felt really, really energetic, in which case, go ahead, use all that energy. If you're feeling like you just want to sit and watch every now and then, that's absolutely wonderful too. And you know, particularly the people who've been coming to these classes for quite a while now, to make the movement fit your body. So do what feels right for you. So Amy, you've got a warm-up for us, do you?
Yes. So we're going to start with a river that we can skate away on.
Ooh.
So we're going to start out just on the introduction, just gently turning your head from side to side, just in your own time there. And then we're going to start with putting on our long winter gloves and then giving ourselves a bit of a hug sort of thing because it's a bit cold. And then we're going to do a river with one arm, so swirling it around there, and then it just goes up and over for a little stretch to the side. Okay, next thing we're going to be stretching our legs out, so as if we're pushing our feet into our ice skates. And then again we've got that river, and that comes up and over. So see if you can do the other arm this time. Lovely, and then we take our hands across our chest. We're going to really open out our chest. And then we're going to fold forward and coming up, and then we're going to fly, and then have a rest, and then we're going to go skating. So we've got one leg skate, just gentle push and push, push, and then the river again. And up and over to the side, and then we repeat that, and we go back into the open out and dive down and coming up and flying, and that's about all. At the end we're going to take a bit of an improvisation just with one arm and then the other arm, so just doing whatever you like here, be as creative, and then we might do one leg and the other leg, and that's the end. Yes, alright.
Excellent.
So sitting up nice and tall and gently turning the head. Putting on our gloves,
They're cutting down trees, they're putting up
ourselves a
reindeer
hug.
and singing songs of joy and peace.
And river across,
I
and
could
up
skate away on.
pushing your feet into those skates.
Stays pretty green. I'm gonna make a lot of money, then I'm gonna quit this
free.
crazy scene.
And river.
I could skate away on.
And going across, open your chest, and down we go.
Teach my feet to fly.
Beautiful.
Oh, I wish I
And we just take a little roll around with our body.
skate away.
start skating and going
Tried
push
hard to help me, you know. You put
Push.
me at ease. And your love
skate.
is so naughty, made me weak
Skate
and
lovely and river.
I could skate away on.
Okay, let's start skating with the other leg.
So hard to handle. I'm selfish and I'm sad. Now I've gone and lost the best baby that I
Imagine gliding on that beautiful river.
I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I wish I
Open
had
out.
a river so long I would teach my feet to fly.
And go up again.
Oh, I wish I had
And
a
little
river
upper body roll.
I could skate away on. I need
Shoulders
nothing
rolling.
to say goodbye.
And let's go back the other way. Warming up in those joints. And let's put on our gloves again.
They're cutting down trees.
Another
They're
hand.
putting up reindeer.
And
Singing
give yourself
songs
a
of
nice
joy
hug.
and peace. I wish I had a river
River.
I could skate away on.
And now let's do our own dance with one arm. And let's do the other arm, just letting that lead you where. And now one foot. And the other one. And then just find a nice moment of stillness. Hey,
That was beautiful. Thank you.
yes, I wish we could have seen everyone's own creative dancing at the end there.
Maybe we could ask people to send photos in.
That would be great.
That'd be good, wouldn't it? Put them up on Facebook.
Yeah.
We have another river dance. This one is Billy Joel's River of Dreams. And we're going to start just by very gentle fingers on your legs. So begin to wake up those fingers and also the skin of your legs as you feel the touch of your fingers there. Then heels into the floor. Pick up your foot just a tiny bit and squelch the heel back. So it's more about a down movement than the up. And when we start the lyrics, we're going to take one hand forward and then the other. He talks about the middle of the river. So we're identifying that middle line. Going sleepwalking. Take arms out to the side, one side down and the other side down. Hills and valleys. Stretch up as far as you can and then scoop the arms in and down and around and come up and bring your hands back onto your legs. Turn your head. I have to keep that way so you can hear me, and look over one shoulder and come back to the center and watch Amy look over the other shoulder and come back to the center. And as you're looking, really look for something. What's there? Oh, what's there? Maybe as if someone's called your name. Reach the arms down and out to the sides. He talks about the width of the river, so be as wide as you can and squeeze those hands in to the narrowness again and down. When we do the chorus, we've got a number of walks. So this first walk is lift a shoulder and pick up that same foot and take it forward and back, other side and back. And we do a bunch of those, the side and back. Before we come into the second verse, the first time we've got 2 clicks. Second time we've got 4 clicks. And third time we've got 6 clicks. Or something. Maybe you want to tap your chair then. if you prefer not to click. There's one more walk I'll show you. The elbows are heading towards each other, fingers on your shoulders, and take the elbow and the foot out to the side and in, and the side and in. We'll just do this for one chorus, and when we come back to the third chorus, let's go back and do this walk again. In the middle, in the instrumental, fingers on your legs, and then let them go. Let them start exploring. Maybe one forward, one back, maybe one up, one down. But really see if you can feel the air with those fingers. Maybe your chair, underneath your chair, round the back, down and up, wherever you want to go. And at the end, we'll add walking with our fingers.
Hey, sounds good.
Got all that? So let's go on a trip down the river with Billy Joel, the River of Dreams. Thank you. Feel your feet on the floor. Lovely long spine. Just take a breath. And start those fingers. Gentle. Now the heels. Each time you put your heel down, feel the floor. And rest one hand and the other. Walking. Up. Look over one shoulder. Back again. Other one. Arms wide. And squeeze them in. Up. Shoulder walk. Keep going. 2 clicks. Here we go in the middle. Sleepwalking. Up and over. Look over his shoulder. Wide out. And squeeze. Fingers. Can't imagine anybody walking down the street like this. Never mind. 1, 2, 3, here we go. As we repeat the movement, see if you can get even clearer. What are you looking for? Wide. Narrow. And let your fingers do the walking. Start off with something concrete. And maybe then go out into the air. Those fingers are walking, they're going somewhere. And walking. Catch that one. 6 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Look over one shoulder. Another one. Wide. And narrow. And just begin walking with your feet. We add a little bit of torso. And can you add your fingers on your legs, on your torso, wherever they're going to go. And let those fingers extend out into space. Walk back home again. And find 2 feet on the floor, hands on your legs. We've been all the way out on that journey and back again.
Thank you, Jackie.
Fabulous. Thank
It's
you.
been very fun to go on walks with you. All right, so we've got a bit of John Denver now. And,
Very nice.
yes, so we're going to do country roads. Alrighty, so we're gonna start out just with a bit of a twist of our foot. So we go heel out, toe out, heel out, toe out, and then a little bounce. So we bounce, 2, 3, and then bring it in. And then other side, out, out, twist, twist, and bounce that heel, 2, 3, and back in. And I think that we're going to repeat that one. Bounce, 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 and in, and other side. And then we go into our chorus. So we're going to draw a road with one foot, so windy as you like. And then draw a road with your other foot. Beautiful. And then we're just going to, our feet are going to do this little walk, just lifting one heel after another. And if you like, you can take just the arms up and over whilst you're doing that. And then at the end, we're going to be riding a horse. So just a little trot with those feet there. Beautiful, Jackie.
I'm a very good horse rider.
Yes.
Not.
Alright, and then we're in the country, so we're continuing on that horse theme. So we're going to take one foot, and we're sort of like pawing the ground like a horse. So kicking in the dust, and then back the other leg. And we're doing 3 on each leg. And then we're going to be kicking the other way. So kick out and pull in, and out and in. So really feel that dirt under your feet there. Well, hopefully you've vacuumed recently, so you'll have to imagine the dirt. But and then we go back into our chorus, and then there is a slow part where we're just going to pick up one leg and do a little circle with that ankle and back the other way, and then switch to the other leg and back the other way, and then we head back into the chorus.
Can you remind us what the chorus, which is
Yes.
the chorus?
So we're going one foot with the,
the road.
drawing the road, yeah, and then the other foot. And then we've got the lifting each heel, and you can take up the arms as well if you like. And then riding the horses.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. So, ready to go.
Classic John Denver.
Yes. Sway a little bit on the intro. Yeah.
Almost
And
heaven, West Virginia.
3, in, heel,
Ridge
toe,
Mountain,
heel, toe,
Shenandoah
2, 3,
River.
in, heel, toe, heel,
Life is
toe, bounce,
old
2,
and
3,
older
in,
than the
heel,
trees,
toe,
younger
heel,
than the
toe, bounce, 2,
mountains,
3,
flowing like a
in,
breeze.
and
Country
ride,
roads, take me home.
and the other leg.
Place
Windy as you like. And we might go forward to go extra fast this time. I think that's how horses work. Go faster. And we're going up a hill. And slowing down. And go up. Sway at the end. Let's see if we can find a nice pose at the end. Lovely. Thank you, Jackie.
I was trying very hard not to sing along.
It's a very hard song to not sing to, but hopefully everyone at home had a good sing along.
Yes. We just won't put you through our singing on the film. Oh, that was great. Thank you.
Thanks, Jackie.
Well, here's another John Denver. This one's probably not quite so popular. I think he was losing some of his audience by the time he got to this one. This one's called Hitchhiker. And Amy was working, as you could see then, or as you could feel then, on lower body particularly. And this one is more upper body. So we're going to start with the elbows out to the side and fingers heading towards each other. And then tip yourself so one elbow is high, one elbow is low. And then rotate your hands around each other. And then move your torso from one side to the other. So all of those things actually happen at once. We start one elbow up, one down, tipped over. And as you circle your hands around each other, change sides. There we go. So I've still got the right elbow up and the left elbow down. Yeah, there you go. And then stretch both arms down to the side of whatever leg you're on. The top hand, for me it's my right hand, it's going to make a big circle. 1, 2, 3, and a fourth one. 4. Clasp your hands and plunge them down. So you can see I've changed to the side of my legs. I was on one side, now on the other. And go to the diagonal and reach up to the ceiling as high as you can, which might be anywhere. You decide how high as you can is. From there, we're going to take the thumbs and the first fingers, 1, 2, thumbs and second finger, third finger, fourth finger. As we do that, so we're up here, the hands are going to come down. 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down, and you're on that crossed side. You might stay on your right side there. I'm really going to confuse ourselves with. And then we're ready to do the other side. So now I'm lifting my left elbow, and you decide which one you're going to lift. If I'm lifting my elbow, my left elbow, I'm going from the right to the left, and then it's going to be the left arm that circles. 1, 2, and we get to do this quite a few times in the dance. I think 3 times altogether. So by the end of it, we should be able to get ourselves. So from there, up and over, and up. And then I'm thinking about bugs on the windscreen. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is very abstracted driving movement. I started out like this, and then it ended up like this. Don't ask me how we got there, but just so you know. So this is the circling round and round and round and round. And then thinking about the long road, you know, when you drive across the hay plain and it goes on and on and on forever. So that's that sense. Stretch up to one side, stretch down to the other side, all these different ways we're going. Oops, I blew that, didn't I? I should have gone down and then up, because we're going to do our bugs on the windscreen from up to down. What else do we need to know? The chorus, you get to rest your brain. So we're doing Hitchhiker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thumbs come towards each other. One up, one down. That's it. Come towards each other. The other one up, one down. And then circle your thumbs. So you can just go anywhere you like. Just circle them around each other. You can go one way, you can go the other way. And down. We get a bit of a dance in the middle with our thumbs.
All right.
And then we'll hopefully get to the end of the track.
Yes, looking forward to it.
We might tie ourselves up in knots between now and then, but we'll see how we go. All right, so feel your feet on the floor. Again, take a breath in. Just pick your shoulders up and drop them down. Fantastic. Thank you. Have a think which elbow you're going to put up first, and then go to the other side.
If you're driving down the road and you come across an old man,
Big circle.
holding
1,
out his
2,
thumb in the wind,
3, 4. Plunge down, up,
that doesn't matter.
bugs on the window.
Tell you where he's been.
Other side,
If
circle.
you're not afraid to take your chances on a stranger, he might have
Big,
some company
round,
then. Pull on
plunge,
to the side, let the
up,
old man have a ride. He
bugs
can
on the
tell you
window.
all the crazy things he's seen.
Get your thumb ready. 1,
Hitchhiker,
other side.
highway is the only home I know.
Thumbs towards each other.
We're headed
One up,
out
one
to
down.
Line
Towards.
Sometimes
Circle.
it's just exactly where I want to go.
And we're ready with the elbow again.
Tell you how I started in the circus.
That's it, good.
Parker,
Big circle.
bought people in some farming land. They
Plunge
never
down.
regret it.
Plunge
Dollar
up.
that it cost them.
Bugs.
He always left them feeling good inside.
Other
We
elbow.
were headed for Montana when we hired us a dancer.
Big circle.
Her beauty was more than I can say.
Plunge down.
Stretch
it.
On fire for the
Bugs.
wish she was here with me today.
Get your thumb ready. 1,
Hitchhiker,
other side.
waiting around bend.
Thumbs towards each
I
other.
don't know what I
One
might
up and
see,
down.
I don't need no guarantee.
Circle
Just a
them.
ride from here to there and back again. Yeah.
And then thumbs. If you're a hitchhiker, you might want to just practice that movement. Just hang out and wait for that ride. But you decide what you want to do. The thumbs might want to go crazy. Oops, but we're back here again.
I took the open highway, took it for my teacher and a friend. I've been 30
Down.
years of thumbing.
Up.
Some might call it bumming. It's better than just crying in the wind.
And again. Hopefully the other side this time. Down we go. And up. Thumb. Few more that time. Towards each other. One up, one down. Circle. And again, take your thumbs. Where haven't your thumbs been yet? Under your chair, maybe. Maybe way behind you. And then bring them all the way back. And again, we've arrived. How did your hitchhiking go?
Good. Yeah, I've never been hitchhiking before, so that was a nice new experience
Probably
there.
leading you astray. Don't think we do
I
hitchhiking
found
much these days.
this one was very hard. I ended up doing a bit of this
Great.
instead of the switching.
So you had another variation there. That's good. Yes, I wonder what the neighbours think when I'm working these things out at home.
Yeah, I wonder that too sometimes.
Okay.
Okay. So
You're
we're ready
standing
to
up and-
stand up. Yeah. So we're going to go to Paris,
Oh,
and this is Non Je ne regrette rien by Edith Piaf, and hopefully we will not regret doing this number afterwards. So we just might start out with just a little bit of a marching to just get a bit warm on that intro there. And then we're going to either follow me if you're feeling like you're comfortable standing up, or Jackie will do a seated version for us. And just make sure your chair's nice and steady. And we're going to stand up and then sit down. And if you feel like your chair might move, just make sure it's still in the same spot that you left it there. And then we'll take a nice swing forward and come back. And if you want to on that swing, you can lift up your bottom a little bit, or just stay seated, whatever suits you. And then we're going to stand again. make sure when you're standing your feet are nice and underneath you, they're not too far out. And now do a nice lean forward to make it that bit easier. And sit down again. And then we go up for another one. And then we're just going to present our arms and sit down again. And that sequence pretty much repeats throughout the whole thing. So let's maybe just go through that one more time.
Great.
So it's a stand up or follow Jackie, sit down, and then a swing forward. And then we've got two standing up, sitting down, standing up. And on this one we take the arms. Yep. And there's a bit of an instrumental part where we're going to see if you can reach out one leg and opposite arm. And opposites, and opposites, and opposites. Hopefully you might feel your abs working a bit there.
Yes.
And then we're going to do a little bit of swimming. So you can either leave your feet on the ground or take them off if you want a more of a challenge. And we'll take the arms forward. We might switch to a bit of backstroke as well. And so we'll have a mixture of all those things in our dance. Alright, so here we go. Just make sure you're towards the front of the chair there. A bit of a march to get us going. Here we go, stand and sitting down. A little swing. And standing. Sitting. Up. And arms. Sitting down. And up we go. Nice swing. Up. Big arms. Sing to a big crowd there. And let's reach opposites. Lovely stretch there. And a bit of a swim going. Backstroke if you like. Let's come back to sitting up, ready to go again. Up we go. And a little swing. Up we go. Down. And lovely. And sitting down. And standing up. Down. Swing. And almost there, standing up. And last one. And the proud finish there, and we'll sit down. Okay, well done. If you, there's a lot of standing up there, so well done everyone, and seated version as well. A lot of nice strengthening for those legs.
Must admit, I found it when I was playing with the music. Oh, maybe that's a bit too long to hold my leg
Yeah.
up. Dance with the body you have when it's time to put that leg down.
That's right.
But it's
yeah.
lovely to have a very inspiring song to be doing all that
Oh,
abdominal
that's,
and
oh my God, it's very,
leg work.
very motivating, isn't it?
Yes. So we're going to stand behind our chairs for those that would like to do bending and stretching and rising and down. But if you'd like to do a sitting version, then please stay with Amy. So we've just done lots of standing up and sitting down. If you're going to stand, again, feel your feet on the floor. Feel the alignment of your legs over your feet. And take your torso forward, press down into your legs to come up to standing. And then we'll move behind our chairs. So for those of you who were with us when we did travel and transport, I think it was about this time last year, you might remember this song. It's kind of an oldie but a goodie, I reckon. We're going to start with feet in parallel. Feel those feet on the floor. Really rest the bones of your toes and your heels down into the floor. And then feel your full height all the way up to the top of your head. Breathe in. Bend your knees and stretch. If you're sitting, Amy's going to do a sitting version. Bend and stretch. Take a step out one way, bend that leg. Bring it back in. Step to the other side, bend that leg. Bring it back in. Bend and stretch again, twice more. Da-da-da-dum. The way that you went the first time, go the other way this time. Bend and stretch and step out. And float up and down and up and down, and we're in our hot air balloon. So gather up the canopy, toss it up into the air, and let it open up with all that hot air and come in. Take the legs out to the side. Same pattern to start with, bend and stretch and bend and stretch. But we're going to do a long bend over to one side and come up. So just one side, not both sides. And then bend, stretch, the other side has its turn now. And come up. Rise down, gather, toss, float. And bring one foot to the other. So now you're diagonal to your chair. And little circles of your foot on the floor. 1. Amy set us up beautifully for this. 2 and 3. Then change to the other side. And 1. Maybe 2 circles will be enough. See how you go. And change to the first side again. First side, second side. At the very end, we've got time to rise. And if you'd like, balance. So keep floating up towards the ceiling. And maybe your fingers float upwards. You see how you go. The chair is always there to support you. And if you need to sit down at any time, then we have a seated version. Up, up, and away.
Lovely.
Feel your feet on the floor and be long. Thank you. Keep breathing. Bend your knees. Stretch. Bend. Stretch. One side. Bring it in. Other side. Bend and stretch twice. One side. Other side. Float up. And down. Down. Gather your canopy. Throw it up. Legs out and wide. Take your thighs over your feet. Luscious stretch to one side. Oh, beautifully. Come and through the center. Can you keep your spine tall? Over to the other side. Float up. Press down into the floor with your toes. Now to a diagonal. Circle. Change sides. Maybe just 2 slower circles to give yourself time to change. And come back to parallel. Bend, stretch. See if you can keep your heels on the floor when you bend your knees. And long, strong legs as you rise. One last time. Toss that canopy. Catch your balance. Rise if that's there for you. One hand. You might test the other hand. Maybe both. I can see Amy out of the corner of my eye, floating all the way over the lake. Where are you going to land?
Maybe in someone's backyard.
In Gretel's backyard. I know people down the south hear those balloons a lot. I'm missing them now. I'm up the north side.
Yes, I finally woke up early enough to see them this year.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
They're pretty impressive, aren't they?
They are beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can see I've come back to my seat, and I think Amy's got something for us sitting down.
Yeah, so we'll try a bit of a brain teaser.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So we'll just do some rhythms. So I'll do a rhythm, and then Jackie and everyone at home to be sort of echoing, copying back.
All right.
So let's try. Okay. And one more time, that one. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Jackie. Alright, let's do click, click, shoulders, shoulders, head, clap.
Click, click, shoulders, shoulders, head, clap. Thank you for the cues. That helps.
Click, click, shoulders, shoulders, head, clap.
Click, click, shoulders, shoulders, head, clap.
And one more time. Click, click, shoulders, shoulders, head, clap.
Click, click, shoulders, shoulders, head, clap.
Yes, I think the cues help me as well.
They certainly help me.
Alright, let's go. Knee, 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 knee. Shoulder, shoulder, both, both.
Knee, 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 knee. Shoulder, shoulder,
shoulder, both.
both, both.
It's tricky because you do each shoulder once
Dun,
and then
dun, dun, dun.
yeah.
Okay.
knee, ooh, knee, 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 knee. Shoulder, shoulder, both, both.
Knee, 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 knee. Shoulder, shoulder, both, both.
See if we can do it without this time. Yay! Alright,
there.
we'll try one more.
Yes, please.
Let's go. 1, 2, shoulders, shoulders, head, head, knees, knees. Clap, shoulders, shoulder,
head, head,
knees,
knees, knees.
clap, clap, shoulder, shoulder, head, head, knees, knees.
Clap, shoulder, shoulder, head, head, knees, knees.
Hey, very good.
I survived.
Right. Well, hopefully my brain's awake now.
It's amazing what those do to, I don't know about everybody else's brain, but my brain, it just helps me really get clearer.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I'm up for standing again, and would you do a sitting version, please?
Yeah.
So again, if you're up for standing, come and stand behind your chair. And this one too is a bit of a blast from the past. I'm not sure Amy was around for Maybelline, but there's a car called
Oh, I think
Maybelline.
I do.
You remember Maybelline?
This one, yeah.
Excellent. So we're going to start, and I'm being a bit sneaky here. The music is in phrases of 8 counts, but there's 3 of them. So I'm splitting it, instead of into 3 8s, I'm splitting it into 2 12s.
Okay.
So we're going to step to the side. 1, 2, 3. So you're coming a bit away from your chair, and then the heel that's ready to move, take it forward. Take it back, take it forward, and return behind your chair. The other side. Step together, step heel forward, take it back, take it forward and return behind your chair. Let's do it a few more times. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've actually got more time there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. Behind, in front. Return to your chair. Should we go one more time?
Yes, one more might be good.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Heel forward. Back and forward. Return to your chair. And step together. Step heel forward. Back and forward. Return to your chair. So we're going to do that in the chorus. And the chorus happens between every other chunk. When we get to the verse, we need a bit more waist work here. So take one set of toes on the floor, and we're going to turn the leg in, out, in, and together. 1, in is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I said waist, so if you can move your waist at the same time. Beautiful version on the chair there, together. We'll be fabulous at that after we've done one side and then the other. We'll do a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So long on one side, long on the other side, short on one side, short on the other side. When we get to the instrumentals, it's been raining a bit. So we're going with the windscreen wipers. Side, 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 pause, side, 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 pause, side, 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 pause, side, 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 pause, and then have a go with your horn, beep, beep, and beep, beep.
Okay.
Okay, so they're all the bits we've got. Let's see if we can get them into order. And a bit of Maybelline. Thank you. Stepping to the side. And step together, step, heel, toes, heel, step together, other side, step together, step and heel, toes, heel, step and together, twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, short ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get ready for your steps to the side and step and heel, toes, heel. Step in and step together, step, heel, toe, heel, windscreen wipers. And 1, 2, 3, and pause. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Go for that horn. Stepping again, step, back, front, step, in and step together, step and heel, back, front, step, and the knee. Outside. Short version. Get ready for those steps. How are you going with them? And windscreen wipers. The horn. Steps.
Why can't you be true? Oh, Maybelline, why can't you be true? You done started back doing the things you used to do.
And just a bit of a groove.
He went down, and that's where I heard that highway sign. Cadillac said like on the left, 110, half a mile ahead. Cadillac looked like sitting still.
One more with the steps. Here we go.
Maybelline, why can't you be true? Oh, Maybelline, why can't you be true? You done started back doing the things you used to do. I don't ask you to change your ways, but you done started back doing the same old thing you used to.
Park that car. How did you go?
Yes. sort of got this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's a
Not
bit
as
tricky because we're so used to doing everything on the whole phrase. So
Yeah,
the split a phrase
yeah.
is a bit naughty.
I do enjoy the windscreen.
The windscreen
I
wipers.
think I got that quite well.
Great. Okay.
Alright.
Have you got a
Jackie?
standing
yes,
for us
I've
now?
got a standing one.
Then I think I might take a seat.
A bit of a slower one, so and yes, follow me if you'd like to stand, follow Jackie if you'd like to sit. Alright, so we've got Massachusetts.
Still in the United States.
Still in, yeah, it's been a very American class today, but might change it up next week. Alright, so we're just going to step side, together, and back, together, back, together, and we're going to bend and rise up, and then a little sort of box step, so we just go back, front, and if you want to still be able to hold your chair, just make it a small step back.
Can I suggest if we're sitting, we might go forward? Would that be okay?
Yes,
And then back
that
and back?
would be great.
Okay.
Yes, good idea. Alright, and then we're going to take, so the lights are all going down, so we've got the lights, and then we're going to sort of dramatically crumple down onto our chair, or as big or as small as you would like with that movement, and then coming up, and then we've got a little bit of just a little hips swizzle, and then we're going to take a little lunge to one side and a lunge to the other side, and then we repeat. So we'll start on the other side, so I'll just go through that first part again. So we've got step, together, step, together, step, together, step, together, bend, and rising up, and back, front, and I think that's all the ingredients that we'll need for that one. So you can do a little bit of a lead with the hip on those walks if you're feeling like it. Yeah, that's beautiful, Jackie.
So shoulders maybe if we're sitting down.
Yes, shoulders, yeah.
Cool.
Booty on the spot. Let's go. Up. Together. Lead with that hip or shoulder and back. And bend. Stretch. Lower step. Back. And forward. And down. Little hip swivel. Reach. Back. Reach. Back. Good. Let's start on the left and together. Out. Together. Keep those hips going. And then. Rising nice and tall. Back. Front. Let's take our other arm. And going down. Warming up. Do the hips. Let's go out, lunge. Lunge. Okay, let's go on the right again. Hip. And out. Together. Back. Together. Back. Together. And down. Nice controlled rise. Back, front, and up and over, and left, forward, little hips, okay, let's just take one last journey to the left, and back. Back, in, and just finish nice and tall. Okay, there we go.
Another nice song. Another sing-along song.
Yeah, there's been a few sing-along songs this week, hasn't
We like to
there?
have to sing along, so that's very good. All right, well, I think that comes to the end of our travelling out and about and around.
Yeah.
So we've just got a cool down dance to do. This one is sitting. I mean, if you want to stay standing, that's absolutely fine. And we've got Nora Jones saying, "Come away with me." So you might want to sing along to this one as well.
Yeah.
I think just follow along. So after all that travelling that we've been doing, find your feet resting on the floor. Take a deep breath and feel the length of your torso. And as you keep breathing, feel the width of your torso and the depth. Float your head up towards the ceiling. And one more time, pick up your shoulders and release them down. Thank you. Just enjoy a moment of stillness. One arm. Reach out to someone.
Come away with me.
Show them where you're going.
In the night.
In the night. Other side. Reach.
Come away with me.
Let's go that way.
I will write you
Stretch the fingers out.
song.
And a big circle. To the other
Come
side.
away with me on a bus.
And reach out.
Come away where the
Find your
gates
center.
end.
Stretch the arms
With
up to the sky.
eyes.
Turn the backs of the hands towards each other and push the air away.
On a cloudy day,
Reach out to one side, maybe hold
where
onto
the
your chair
yellow grass grows knee high.
and back in.
So won't you try?
Other side, stretch out
Come away with me
and back in.
on a mountain.
Extend your arms up.
Come away.
Reach forward with one leg and
Never
flex and
letting you.
flex and point. Stretch over that leg. Just down as far as you can easily go. Pause there. And bring everything back in. Other side. Stretch out. And leg forward. And flex. And forward. Flex. And stretch forward. Pause there. And come in. Take an arm.
I wanna wake
forward.
up with
Slide as if along the table, all the way behind you.
While I'm safe there.
And bring it back in.
So all I ask is for you to come
On
away
the
with
table.
me in the night.
Bring it back in. And all those people you're asking to come away. And we're home again.
Well, it's very relaxing.
Yeah, it's a beautiful song, isn't it?
It is.
Well, thank you for all of those beautiful dances,
Well,
Amy.
Thank you, Jackie.
And thank you all for dancing with us this week. And I think we've got more travel and transportation next week, is
Sweet,
that right?
Yes. Yeah.
Excellent.
Right. Hope to see you all then.
Should we give ourselves a clap?
Oh, why not?
Why not, indeed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And bye.
See you next time. Bye-bye.
time.